I think it's because we're on 5 days a week and we never take a break during the year that we sort of become this shadow family for a lot of people. And you can deal with an awful lot of things that human beings go through in a much more meaningful way because we do have this relationship with the audience that's unique in show business. I mean, you don't get that with movies. And I mean, once the 2-hour movie is over, it can affect you for a week or so. But, you know, in dealing with soaps and you see the story being told from, you know, let's say diagnosis to whatever the ending of the story is, it's much different and way more profound. And that's why I think I was telling, I don't know, I think it was to Wendy, and I was saying, I've had so many people say things to me that transcend just, I'm so grateful to have a TV show back.
Right.
It was, I'm so grateful to have a piece of me back, or, you know, it was way emotional and from a deep and meaningful place in their hearts that they were saying these things to me. And, you know, I'm saying, well, I'm so glad we are back, and I'm glad we make a difference.
Yeah, and you really do. You enlighten our lives in so many different ways. It's just, I mean, there's not enough words to express it.
No, there really isn't. You're basically, you inform as much as you entertain, and either way, it's 100%.
That's very true. We do have one more caller, and then we'll let you go because we know you've had a really long day, if you wouldn't mind. Let me go ahead and pick this one up. Area code 508, you're live on the air.
Hello, Pam and Jerry. This is Stacy.
Ah, the one I was just speaking of.
That's right.
Hello, Stacy.
Hi. Welcome
How are
back,
you
guys. I can't even put it into words. I'm so thrilled that One Life to Live is back.
Well,
Thrilled.
How are you watching it now?
I'm actually I've figured out how to use my smart TV. See, you guys.
Oh, good for you. Are you a Hulu girl? You watch it?
Yep. I decided to go for the Hulu Plus, and
that's a very good deal.
The first time I saw it on the computer first, but the first time I saw it on the big screen, I cried. I was just like, wow. Because, I mean, that was the reason I bought the TV, because I was like, I hadn't given up faith that we were going to somehow bring the soaps back, and it's just been very, I guess, surreal.
I mean, when you first saw the opening, and then you saw Lord Library again, I mean, it was just sort of, was it a reaffirmation to you? Think, oh, my God, this is really happening?
Yeah, I had to pinch myself a few times.
I know.
But I'm very much enjoying. I think I've watched that first episode about 10 times or so.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
I think I've got that one probably memorized. And it's funny because people say different things, and some people are very much against the curse words, and, you know, I've heard it here, there, and everywhere. So I had to listen to it 4 times before I even noticed anyone was cursing, because I was like, it just seemed to kind of, I guess, go with the vibe of the story. So I didn't feel like it was just, like, interjected out there for shock value.
Right.
So
that's exactly the way they want it to be, because, well, the young people, you know, probably, especially when they're drinking, they're in a club, they'll speak one way. But yeah. I don't think you'll see a Victoria Lord dropping an F-bomb. And
no.
No.
No, I wouldn't expect it.
I mean, it will, as they say, we'll keep it real.
Yeah.
No, but I think they did a great job with Landfair, and I like the new sets. You know, it's taken some time to just kind of get used to that. It's the same, but it's different. If that makes any sense.
Yes, exactly.
Same show, but but you know, different isn't. Sometimes people think of different as a bad thing. I don't necessarily think that at all. I think a lot of times if you embrace change, it can be a very good thing. So
it can be a very good thing, and I think you're going to enjoy very much Vicki and Clint's storyline with the newspaper of our town called The Banner.
Yep.
Because it involves the new character Jeffrey, who's played by Corbin Blue, and you're going to fall in love with this kid because he works so well with Erica, and he connects the storylines between the generations.
Okay.
And he's just a sweetheart. And
and that's the
like
other
I say,
thing.
you're just going to fall in love with him.
It's great to see you guys back, and I'm great to see Robin back. So we've got some vets. We've got some new people. I know I was a big Eddie Alderson fan, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about I instantly liked the new Matthew, and that's not to take anything away from Eddie. It's just, again, it's different. So
and they
not
wanted
better
to,
or worse, it's different. So
they wanted to age that character, and Robert, who plays the new Matthew, he watched all these tapes. He knows the story, and I think you're going to really, really enjoy his performance.
I don't know. I feel like something has been missing since January 13th, and that's when Life went off.
Yes.
I know all my children had gone off 6 months before that, but One Life, both of them really, hit. But after One Life, it's now been a little over a year, and now it's just, I feel like that piece of my life that was missing, as crazy as this may sound to some people, is back.
I know. And how many times could you go to YouTube and watch reruns? And well, I thank you for and you and millions of other fans for hanging in there and writing letters and writing emails, because it all made a difference. It not only said to people who canceled this, but it said to people who wanted to do us again, Prospect Park, that it was a big sign of don't give up, we're out here. You have an audience.
Absolutely.
Don't give up. And
I'm shooting for the moon. I'm being selfish. I want to see Guiding Light. I want to see As the World Turns. I want to see Another World. I'd love to see all these old soaps come right back. Hey, they did it with Dallas, and they had huge success with that. So when that happened, I said, you know what? Don't count anything out. They took this show
No, and I'm here to tell you don't count
what,
anything out, because
years?
Prospect Park has invented a business model that other people make copycats. So I don't think any show is off the table.
Yeah. So it's very exciting, and thank you guys both. Thank you, Pam, so much.
You're welcome.
I know.
I'm glad
you facilitated the daytime, Stars and Strikes, and I hope to see you there again this year, Jerry.
I'll be there with bells on, dear.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Stacey. Have a good one.
Thanks for calling in.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Well, how wonderful. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule and busy day and chatting with us. It's wonderful to catch up, and we'd love to have you back in the future to talk about all the new episodes and everything else going on, and, of course, the Stars and Strikes. And just for our listeners, you don't actually have to bowl, but if you want to be a bowler, it's $110 by snail mail. I just saw snail mail.
Right.
That's funny. $115 for PayPal. If you want to be a spectator, it's $75 snail mail and $80 PayPal. T-shirts are included. And don't forget to include your size. And you can go to daytimestarsandstrikes.com or jerry-verdorn.com.
That's absolutely correct, Pam. Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, one other question. Are you ever going to get on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the day, won't it?
Yeah.
You've done everything else now. You're on Hulu and iTunes.
I'm on Hulu, and I've been doing email for 8 years. So I'm slowly but surely being dragged into the new media.
Well, we'll welcome you with open arms if you ever do. So,
Okay.
Take care of yourself. Say hello to everybody from us, and tell them we all love them. And thanks for coming back.
Well, David, Pam, thank you very much for doing this.
You're very welcome.
You're very welcome.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Thanks,
too.
Jerry. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, David, did you ever think you'd see the day that we'd be able to talk to our guests from canceled soaps that are now back?
No, I did not.
No.
I can actually say that.
Yep. I mean, you can speak to any of the actors from canceled soaps or canceled primetime shows and, still have a good time and reminisce and talk about their new projects and such. But to talk to guests from shows that have been canceled, our soaps, is just unreal. And I'm just so very happy.
I am too. I mean, this is been like a dream for me, because I always wanted to be close to the business, but not really in the business. I just wanted them to know who I was, and know that I'm behind them, and like that.
Exactly. And now you have your chance, and I think we've both had a lot of fun doing this.
Yes, I definitely have.
And I thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanks, you're sweet. Now, I wanted to let our listeners know that we are taking a few days off, but on Monday, May 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to have as our special guest Terry Ivins. And most of you will know her from All My Children as Simone Torres. So please join us as we chat about All My Children, her previous projects, and her upcoming projects, which she has new movies coming out. So we want to find out more about it, and I watched the trailer for it, and it's a really funny movie. So we'll find out more from Terry then on May 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Tuesday, May 7th, we have Lisa Kamen, and she's a life coach and an actress and a radio and television host, and she helps with PTSD. She's in the veterans area. She does, there's a million things that this woman does. I mean, it would probably take a whole show for me to tell you what she does. So just tune in on May 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as we chat with her, and it should be a very inspirational show. And with that, I want to thank everybody for listening tonight and for our callers that called in. Thank you, Rachel, all the way from Australia. I'm waving at you. Can you see me?
Can you see
Wave,
me, Rachel?
David.
I'm waving to you too, Rachel.
And Barbara, I didn't know that was your phone number, but aren't you glad you got to talk?
Yeah, Barbara, God bless you.
That was good. So now you've done that twice, so I expect you to call in a lot more often. Also, follow us on Twitter at Take-Two Radio, and David and Sabina, who is my other co-host, follow them on Twitter at Take-Two Radio Crew. Check out the website at take2radio.com. Everything is with the number 2. I have on the website upcoming guests, previous podcasts. I have uploaded All My Children and One Life to Live episodes daily from Hulu, and many other things on there. And I want to say that I want to give a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of our listeners, to my co-host, and, of course, our guests, because without the guests, we wouldn't have a show. We've reached the 1 million mark and maybe a little over that for listeners within less than 6 months. So I thank each and every one of you for that. I'm very blessed to be able to do this and to have you all here with me. So thank you for that. And also you can listen to the shows on iTunes. I almost forgot again.
Yeah.
Follow
hopefully
us on Blog Talk and those. Pardon?
Ethan, and hopefully someday we might make it to Hulu Plus.
Yeah, right. Follow us on Blog Talk, and they'll send you an email each and every time we have a guest set up to be interviewed. And please call in. Don't be shy. Everybody loves to talk to their fans. And the phone number is 1-718-506-1540, and press the number 1.